Welcome to our short video on the Protimeter SurveyMaster. This is a pin and no pins moisture meter for building materials. Now let's have a look at what's inside the box. You'll see here we have a zip pouch with everything on it. The zip pouch also has a belt loop. When we open the pouch, we'll see the meter, a pin extension lead, some quick start instructions, a wood calibration chart, and spare pins for the meter. This calibration chart allows you to reference over 150 species of timber. This quick start guide here will also have a QR code on the back, and the QR code allows you to access through your mobile phone the full manual together with other instructional videos and information. That QR code is also on the back of the meter, so you can use that in the field. Now let's have a quick look at the SurveyMaster. Firstly, you'll notice that we have changed the batteries to 2 AA batteries. When you get the meter, they'll be installed, you just need to pull the tab. It's a clip-on battery cap. On the side here, we have our grill for our audible sound, so this is louder than the previous generation. And on the side here, you'll see our port that will take the accessory probes, such as this pin probe that comes with it, and then other probes such as hammer electrodes, baseball probes, deep wall probes, etc. All our probes are compatible for every one of our pin type moisture meters. Battery life on this new meter is 3 times longer than the previous meter, and we've moved from a 9-volt to AA's, as you see. You'll notice here the large display, and now we have a 3-button control system. People really like the simplicity of using the SurveyMaster and changing modes, and nothing has changed with this new generation. You turn it on here, and then you just select between the pin mode and the non-invasive mode with this one button here. This button here turns on and off the Bluetooth and goes into the settings for the instrument. So this Bluetooth function is used in association with our Protimeter Connect app. And our Protimeter Connect app allows you to download information from the readings of this instrument, which are time and date stamped. It'll also allow you to take photos with those readings and time and date stamp on it. Under here are the pins. The cap is held on with a leash here, so you don't lose it. Here are the pins, and there was some spare pins in the package as well. We also have a wrist leash here for use. So the SurveyMaster has 2 functions, as I mentioned, the pins that we just saw and our non-invasive moisture measurement. This non-invasive moisture measurement allows you to look for moisture below surfaces such as vinyl, tile, and directly on top of building materials. It'll measure up to 3/4 of an inch, and the meter won't be affected adversely by surface moisture, so it'll penetrate surface moisture, which is a big advantage for Protimeter moisture meters. The meter has a 2-year warranty, and you can also register for additional warranty on our website. Now let's look at the menu. Okay, to turn the meter on, we're going to press and hold the lower button here. This turns the meter on, and then you can change between modes by pressing this right button. So this is our non-invasive mode. It says REL. Low means that it's below range for reading, because obviously it's in the air. When I put my hand on the back, you'll see that change. We actually have a battery indicator at the top here. We take the pins off, and we press the button again, and now we're in pin mode. And I put my fingers on the pins, and again you can see the reading, the digital reading here of the moisture, the dry, at risk and wet at the lower end, and then here's our color arc going from green to yellow to red. So the other function we have on here is reference mode. This allows you to store a reading, like a dry standard reading, and compare other readings against it. In order to turn this mode on, you get you get the initial reading. So let's put it in non-invasive mode. We're going to say this is our initial reading here of 103, and now we can measure everything in relation to that. You'll see that the reading here is the live reading, and the reading below here is how many points above or below that original reading is. Now this will stay in the meter's memory until the meter is turned off. The other function is that the meter has the ability to self-calibrate and check calibration. So for the pins, every 50 times the meter turns on or off, it'll check the calibration of the meter automatically and tell you whether, right on the screen, whether it's passed. It'll also give you the ability to recalibrate the non-invasive function of the meter. So you do that by holding it in air and going through that. This gives you the confidence that the meter is in calibration all the time. So as I said, it does it every 50 times, but you can also initiate that with button presses. So now let's look at the Bluetooth functionality. To turn the Bluetooth on and off, you press and hold the left-hand side button, which is the Bluetooth button, and you'll see the Bluetooth symbol flashing. It's flashing because it's not connected to the app yet, but as soon as it connects, it'll go solid. There's a separate video on the Protimeter Connect app. Okay, so now let's look at the settings. So in our settings here, we have a language function. So you can change different languages. We'll go back to English. We can turn the beeper on and off. We can increase or decrease the backlight. You might want to put it on 10 if you're working in bright sunshine outside. We can also change the auto off, so it's set to 5 minutes, and you can increase that right to 10 minutes. And of course you can turn off the auto off as well, and just use the on and off button if you'd like. We can also turn on or off this dry, at risk and wet. So there's a brief introduction to our Protimeter SurveyMaster with Bluetooth. This has a 2-year warranty and is available through our distribution network. Thank you for watching.